Let's talk about the Miami Dolphins as we continue our countdown to the 2019 season, and it is under new regime that the Dolphins enter the new season. Brian Flores, their head coach, and clearly a new plan. He comes from the New England Patriots, and maybe not necessarily going to bring the Patriot way to South Florida, but certainly going to bring a more patient approach. When you look at the Dolphins, they've tried in recent years to win that off season, and that wasn't the case this year. They stayed pretty quiet. They didn't splash cash that they didn't have. And maybe they offloaded some veterans that they didn't feel they had use for anymore. Not the case at quarterback, though. They brought in a veteran who could maybe win too many games for the Dolphins. If they're going to try and tank for Tua and go for Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback in next year's draft, Ryan Fitzpatrick may weave enough Fitzmagic to scupper that plan. I think they start with Fitzpatrick at quarterback, but they're probably going to take a look and see what they've got in Josh Rosen. They have to. They traded for Josh Rosen a relatively cheap price to kick the tires on a guy who was a top 10 pick last year. It looks like Fitz is going to get the nod ahead of Rosen as they go into the start of the season. But that's really the only interesting thing that I'm kind of watching with these Dolphins. I think they don't have a huge amount of talent. It's no secret that they were the number one team in terms of signing players from the Alliance of American Football when that league folded. It suggests that the Dolphins are pretty thin on talent. They're going to take a patient approach. They are going to be competitive long-term under Brian Flores, but not yet. They're the fourth best team in the AFC East. They might be one of the worst, if not the worst team in the NFL, and it's going to be a long year in the Super Bowl city. So that's my take on the Dolphins. For more on them and all 32 NFL teams, check out the Gridiron Annual Bookazine.